Hello there, and welcome to my first video on one of the diorama MOCs I've created with LEGO Star Wars. Now all the pieces you see are from set 75290, the Mos Eisley Cantina UCS set that we got a few years back. Now with the minifigures that came in this set, especially all the new exclusive ones, it was a must get for me, as I knew these figures would be way too expensive to get down the line. Because I was able to pick it up, this means that I had all the figures to create this MOC and all the pieces as I pulled apart the set. I know many of you will not like that, but I did indeed pull apart the set to create this MOC. Everything except for the base will be created with this MOC, as the set does not have enough black pieces to create the common diorama base. Hopefully by now I've received the order from LEGO, but if I have already got it, you'll be seeing me build it on screen, as I forgot to record any of me building the diorama. I do want to start a series of dioramas here, especially with LEGO releasing so many. I want to create my own on custom scenes that they have not yet used to create a diorama. Now buying this set is a very expensive way to create this diorama, as technically this diorama cost me £320. But if you already have the set and are unsure how to display, feel free to copy this, as I can upload the instructions. I haven't created the instructions yet, but I do have the tools to do it for anyone wanting it. I think this diorama turned out very well. As you can see, there's a few areas that could have been improved, like the back of Greedo's chair, as that's going to be towards the back of the shelf. You're not going to realise it, and it still allows for me to create such a spacious room inside the seating area. Now what I did for the seats was put it half off so that it wasn't a full block out from the side, as the backs of seats are never usually that thick, especially with the benches here. And this means I was able to hide it under the walls for the most part, but still have that little bit protrude as you see in the movies. I also added cool little details such as the red light behind Greedo's head and the long bar that goes the whole width of the wall. Having all the figures allowed me to recreate iconic scenes from the movie, such as Dr. Everson and Ponder talking next to Luke and Kenobi chatting with Chewie. It also allowed me to place other characters around the bar, even using Figurin Dan and the modal nodes on their drink break. Garindon's in the booth next to Han, spying on them, making sure he can catch anyone that doesn't follow Imperial procedures, as of course he is an Imperial spy after all. We got a poster of R2 and C-3PO with the set that I was able to add up onto the wall, as the Imperials are currently looking, and of course where better to put a poster than a bar where many people will be attending. I got this cool piece asking people to join the Imperial Navy that can also go on the wall instead of this piece. However, I think the R2 and 3PO is the most fitting piece, and of course it came with the set, making this a 75290 diorama. Here you can see the bottom of the diorama, and you can now see that I did use the pieces from this set, and it wasn't too easy, but I managed to get it done in the end. And the pieces around the edge allow it to sit up on the base, meaning I only have to outline the set in black pieces. I have ordered enough of these border pieces for 4 more dioramas, so expect them coming pretty soon, as I should have enough pieces to create one, and definitely want to do one for Return of the Jedi's 40th this year. Also, it is the reason I bought this second Dark Trooper set, as I'd love to create a diorama on this, as the set is sort of half diorama size already. This allows me to add a few more Dark Troopers and perhaps add an R2 in there, which, while he didn't come with the set, I'd be swapping out Luke, as I'm sure many people have enough R2s to spare one for this diorama. I hope you enjoyed looking at the diorama, and I hope this gives you some inspiration to make your own out of some other sets you like. Remember, this doesn't just have to be LEGO Star Wars. You can create a diorama out of anything, as long as you have a few bricks and the creativity to create anything you can imagine. May the Force be with you, always.